We're going to finish out 2025 with more snow on the way, and then eventually 2026 looks a little bit on the drier side. More about that in just a moment.
Right now this morning, a storm front has been making its way through the country. I'll have more info on the impacts up next.
As the snow falls, we have officials warning about driving. We will pass along their information to you. And if you plan to return one of those holiday gifts, the new fees you need to know about next. Thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Tuesday, December 30th. I am back. Great to see you all. Do you remember me? You remember me over there, Art? Do I look familiar? I'm finally back. And more snow is here to greet me.
And you brought more snow too. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to me. As we get into it here, we have more of that snowfall for today and tomorrow, about an inch or so each day or less. And we're going to see some breezy winds, then eventually colder conditions as we get into Wednesday. Holding on to how this all shapes up, midweek we could see more snow coming back again as we go through your 2026 there, beginning that. In fact, we can also see the morning lows 0 to about 7 degrees. Yeah, that'll be 4 degrees for La Crosse, 4 degrees or so for Eau Claire as well, getting to 7 degrees by Prairie du Chien. Then we have the snowfall kicking in just around the 10 o'clock hour. So, wow, that just updated right there. Just around the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hour going into the afternoon with cloudier skies with increasing clouds from 8 to 20 degrees. That's a big jump, right? We'll get into Eau Claire. You're looking at 6 degrees up to 16 degrees with snowfall coming in around the 8 o'clock hour and then continuing on all the way through the morning and into your early afternoon with, again, increasing snowfall. And of course, it's moved up to about 80% chance of that happening, a 70% chance tomorrow. You're also looking at La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Winona. We are dry for right now, but as I mentioned before, they did a great job clearing the roadways for La Crosse right now, holding on to the possibility of the gust tracker. We're going to see those winds continue to get up a little bit, up to 25 miles per hour gusting. By the time we get past the 8 o'clock hour later on tonight, those winds will get up to about 30 miles per hour. All right, so let's take a look at what we've got going on for your high temperatures today. 16 to about 30 degrees, 21 for Eau Claire, 25 for La Crosse. And when I come back, I'll have a better overview of how your day is going to play out weather-wise. So please stick around.
All right, Art, thank you. And if you are traveling this week, buckle up. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla has what winter weather is doing to the roads and the airport. Seth.
Alexandra, a storm front has been wreaking havoc in the U.S. It's responsible for recent blizzards, ice storms, and impacting travelers across the country. Winter weather continues today. More snow is piling onto existing drifts in the Great Lakes region. Forecasters say this week's totals could reach 3 feet in some areas. Many Americans across the country also face bitter cold today. That follows days of brutal storms in the northeastern section of the U.S. Meteorologists say blizzard conditions made it hard to see in some Midwestern areas.
I mean, you know, road's up here somewhere. We're just gonna kind of winging it.
Officials report hundreds of accidents on affected roadways. Michigan State Police say at least 20 cars and semi-trucks were in this pileup in Detroit. Some New Englanders are also grappling with some recent snow and ice up to half an inch thick. Down south, the National Weather Service says part of West Texas had a winter storm warning last night. Even some travelers outside storm areas say they've been affected.
It got delayed, then it got canceled. Then we got a notification saying that there were no flights going in and out for 2 days. Just so many people here that are traveling, delays with the weather, going up north.
FlightAware reports more than 900 U.S. cancellations and over 9,000 delays yesterday.
I would say get to the airport on time, relax. Things get be patient. Things get complicated at times, and just be prepared for slight delays.
Our meteorologists say we are in the tail end of the storm and predict it should pass by Wednesday. Reporting from the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
I was one of those stranded travelers myself. Thank you for that, Seth. And La Crosse's snow emergency means alternate side parking through 6 p.m. tomorrow. Remember, the rule is to match your parking to the date. Even date, park on even addresses, and odd date, odd addresses. Once the snowfall is over, the dangers on the road are not. News 8 Now's JDS McGee shows us why officials say the hours and days after a storm are still risky.
Even after Sunday's storm moved out, State Patrol says accidents continued across the region as drivers navigated the roads.
For the Toma Post and DeForest Post regions for the State Patrol, we had a total of 23 runoffs, 22 crashes, 4 of those crashes had injuries involved with them.
Troopers emphasize storms like this do not end when the snow stops. Refreezing can create unexpected hazards for both drivers and responders.
The biggest issue facing drivers is that once they see sun, they think that the roads are again clear. Not all ice can be immediately visible to you while you're driving, and a lot of drivers are overestimating their own abilities of their vehicles, causing them to hit this ice, run off, or crash.
Fire officials say winter storms can also mean longer response times, making it important for people to be ready in case they get stuck.
There's not a lot you can do once you're stranded in this position, but you can get real cold real fast. So having extra blankets, spare gloves, coats, hand warmers, some of that stuff to keep you warm when you're in the car.
Emergency crews warn that in the event of a runoff, you should stay in your car and call for help. And of course, for the latest updates on closings and delays, visit our website, look for the weather tab and click closings and delays. And you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn weather app wherever you find your apps. Some national news now. President Trump welcoming Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to his Mar-a-Lago estate yesterday. The two leaders discussed the Middle East peace deal, which is at a critical point. Both sides are looking to reach a second phase in the agreement that involves naming a temporary international governing body for Gaza and reforming the Palestinian Authority. Federal troops arrive in New Orleans today, 1 year after a terrorist attack killed 14 people on Bourbon Street. President Trump ordered the deployment after Louisiana asked for help. The National Guard will patrol through New Year's Eve, the Sugar Bowl, and Mardi Gras. And a follow-up now, a Jackson County Sheriff Sergeant pleading not guilty to a shooting that paralyzed a teen. 38-year-old Stan Eddington is accused of firing 22 shots at a car during a May traffic stop. The 17-year-old driver had taken his mother's car, police say, without permission. Body camera video shows Eddington firing 18 times as the car backed up, then 4 more as it drove away. He's on paid leave, facing up to 12.5 years in prison if he's convicted. Western Wisconsin's Congressman Derek Van Orden highlighting veteran-owned businesses. He sat in on a dog training class at Rising Star Canines. While he was there, he emphasized the impact veteran business owners have on their communities and how entrepreneurship affects their mental health.
It's really important that we support our veteran-owned businesses and other businesses, but I think it's critically important that we have our vets employed immediately following getting out of the service. It helps them readjust back into civilian life, and this is just a wonderful thing.
Van Orden also touted the passing of the Veteran Home Loan Program Act. He says will lower the financial burden on the taxpayer while keeping vets in their homes. A rare spirit in Sparta is leading the way in feeding area children through a weekend backpack program. News 8 Now's Emily Brown introduces us to this month's hometown hero.
I'm selling s'mores.
Fred Green is as lively as they come.
Chris Kindlemart right here. Can't get a better s'more anyplace.
You cannot not smile when you see Fred.
It's the kind of spirit you'd hope for in a leader.
He does so much for our community. Not only with the backpack program, but in the spring he organizes a community bike ride and takes everyone through the different parks that we have here in Sparta.
The Sparta Backpack Program is Fred's bread and butter, and the reason he's braving the cold, making and selling s'mores at the town's Christkindl Market.
It's great because I get to help out kids.
The program provides students in Sparta with take-home backpacks filled with non-perishable food for the weekend.
Right now, I was saying we feed 150 kids every week during the school year.
All of the proceeds from the s'more stand will go directly to support the program. But Fred's work doesn't stop when the weather warms up. This is a year-round mission. In the summer, you'll still find him out in the community, raising money in a slightly different way.
All the kids know him as the ice cream man. Not one kid in this town does not know Fred the ice cream man.
It's a sweet gig that brings positive attention to an important cause.
Fred is just a positive ray of light, always helpful. He comes around to all of our businesses and he lets us know what's going on in town.
Hopefully we can inspire a little bit more community interest to get out there to help support. The goal of this program is make it so we don't have to feed kids.
In spite of all of his enthusiasm,
Oh, look at that! Best s'more to Chris Kindlemart.
the backpack program was never really part of Fred's plan.
My wife got me hooked up with this. I really wanted nothing to do with it.
But we're all sure glad he came around.
I can't think of a better thing to do with my life and my free time. How is that s'more, sir? Absolutely the best s'more he has ever had in his entire life.
If you know someone like Fred Green doing good works in the community, you can nominate them to be our next hometown hero. Visit our website and click the features tab. The time now is 6:09. Still ahead, home sales just hit a 3-year high. We'll tell you what's driving buyers back. The Trump administration using fraud laws to go after companies with diversity programs, and Starbucks is closing hundreds of stores. Hear why. Things may look a little different if you plan to return any of those holiday gifts this year. We'll explain. And for now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. Today is National Bacon Day. As the saying goes, everything with bacon is better. And in 2020, more than half of the U.S. population said they used a pound or more a year. But bacon isn't just good for breakfast, so enjoy it whenever you want, today or any day. As you start to wake up, we will leave you with a quick wake-up call with Cary, North Carolina. This is a look at just a part of their Grand Chinese Lantern Festival display. Looks like a large dragon of some type there. Beautiful. Stay with us. Your morning consumer news is next.
In Winona, your perfect stay starts at Hotel 44 North. Stay in the heart of downtown with elegant rooms and spacious suites with kitchenettes, ideal for work, play, or a little of both. Wake up to breathtaking river and bluff views. Then hit the trail, shops, and waterfront just steps away. After the adventure, relax in the pool or sauna, recharge in the fitness center, or toast the night at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North. Comfort, style, and hometown charm.
Stop into Pischke Motors to get your new Ram now. Get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 2026 Ram trucks. This offer will end December 31st, so stop in now. And during the wrap-up-the-year sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months on all new 2026 Bighorn and Laramie Ram 1500s. Or save over $10,000 off MSRP on select inventory. Hurry in because this offer ends December 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Interested in a heat pump for your home? Here at G&T, we've got an offer to sweeten the deal. Qualified customers can get up to $8,000 off a new Goodman heat pump system and a $2,000 tax credit for this year. In most cases, you'll pay less for this heat pump and furnace system installation, as well as over time with its efficiency and energy savings. Seriously, a Goodman heat pump that's smaller and more efficient for less. Plus, it's installed by an amazing team of skilled technicians with quality you can count on and experience you can trust. Interested? Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
At Jolivet Family Farms, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Fraser for Christmas trees, wreaths, garlands, bows, fruit and gift baskets, gift cards. Buy fresh, buy local. Concord grapes, cheeses, organic eggs, honey, jams, syrup, pancake mixes, meats, pizzas, specialty chocolates, Wisconsin beer and wines, salsas. Dazzling crafts and decor items. Take home some pies, cookies, bars, and breads from our homemade bakery. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
If you're living with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis or active psoriatic arthritis, symptoms can sometimes hold you back. But now, there's Skyrizi, so you can be all in with clearer skin. With Skyrizi, you can show up with dramatically clearer skin. And if you have psoriatic arthritis, Skyrizi can help you move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
In In our morning consumer news, home sales are at their strongest in 3 years. The National Association of Realtors says homes under contract jumped more than 3% in November, up from both October and last year. The group credits falling interest rates and expects sales to keep climbing. The Trump administration is investigating companies for using diversity programs in hiring. The Justice Department argues that federal contractors who consider diversity are committing fraud. The Wall Street Journal reports Alphabet and Verizon have received document demands. Companies in auto, pharma, defense, and utilities are all being targeted. And Starbucks is shrinking. The company plans to close about 400 stores, mostly in big cities. Dozens are already gone, including 42 in New York City alone. Starbucks blames competition, remote work, and rising costs. Not every gift is always a winner, and if you plan on returning any gifts this year, there are some new fees you should watch out for. Joshua Sideraux has more.
The Christmas rush is through, but not every gift made the mark. A new survey finds 40% of us plan to return at least one gift this year. The good news, many major retailers are extending their return windows until the end of January, with some exceptions. Like when it comes to electronics, you tend to have less time for those returns, especially if they're Apple products. And don't bank on those returns always being free. Some stores are now adding return shipping fees, ranging anywhere from $3 to $5 to as much as $10, due in part to rising shipping costs. Logistics company Narvar estimates a $100 item can cost a retailer up to $32 to get back and resell, with shipping to the warehouse being the first major expense. But it doesn't have to cost you. You can generally avoid any return fee simply by taking it back yourself, like with Amazon items that can be dropped off at the closest Whole Foods or Kohl's. While other brands from Fabletics to Shein partner with companies like UPS-owned Happy Returns with designated drop-off points, like this UPS store in Center City.
If you are thinking about making a return, make sure that you don't open any packages, leave all tags in place. Things like that can really help expedite your return and make sure you get the full value back.
And here's one more tip. In some cases, signing up for a retailer's free loyalty program can get you free return shipping or even more time to make that return. I'm Josh Sidor with CBS News, Philadelphia.
Stand and pause for a little bit. Go ahead. You can take me real quick here as we get into it here. Holding on how this all shapes up for the day. We're going to, sorry, I had to do it. Light snowfall as we get into the forecast. Holding on for today and tomorrow. About an inch or less in the forecast. That's going to go through the morning hours, then eventually taper off as we go into your afternoon. And we're going to hold on to CityCam, looking pretty good out there. As I've mentioned once before, I'm going to continue to praise those guys. They did a great job plowing these roadways. They're absolutely fantastic. Even up in Eau Claire, you can see some of these folks going pretty fast up there on the roadways right now. So, wow, slow down, go. Slow down, man. As you can see them out on the roads working out right now. Holding on to Winona, looking at 11 degrees out there. Feels like 10. We have 10 miles of visibility, so it's a lot better than we had yesterday. Yesterday, they had a hard time trying to keep up with a 1 inch per hour kind of falling on the ground. So they did a really good job over the last few days. Getting into it now, more snowfalls heading towards the Twin Cities, going towards the airport there, and eventually we're going to be seeing that get towards Eau Claire within the next hour or two, possibly spending a little bit more time getting into more snowfall. That's going to last a few hours working through the region. We'll also see coming up out of Canada more snow. I'm going to open this up a little bit more, so more snow coming out of Canada. You can see it moving onshore from Vancouver all the way up to Edmonton and working its way back along the northern tier of the United States as well. Some of that's tracking back down to the south, going towards getting pulled down towards the southern plains and central plains states. Why? Because the high pressure is still kind of building right there, and it's grabbing a lot of that moisture and pulling it down from the north. We'll also see, again, you can see more of that troughing pattern still beginning to develop. We're also holding on a drier slot of air out there as well. That's your high pressure right there. And that slot continues to work along all the way out towards Washington, out to the Atlantic. And that's also being effective with that storm that Seth was talking about as well. Bombogenesis that continues to go with that colder air up to the north, that warmer air down to the south. And of course, that causes a lot of havoc. We're even going to see as we go in the next few hours here, holding on to that snowfall, working through the area, going to the noon hour and breaking up as the winds start to change on us a tad bit. We'll see that continue to move back again as those storm activity or snow activity starts to work its way, coalescing again, and then working through our region gradually, finishing up by the 4 4 o'clock hour or so. These models are still showing that the snowfall is lasting all the way through the latter portion of your afternoon, where I was telling you before that it's going to be finishing by the midday. But that's a possibility because yesterday we had some freezing drizzle that continued to move with that snowfall as well. We get into it here, holding on to more of that possibility as we finish out for Wednesday. Possibility of those winds still continuing to pick up a little bit, more so around say 20, 25 miles per hour. We're going to hold on to those snowfall coming back again by the 7 o'clock hour for the morning, continuing on as we go right through the day. 11 o'clock, you're seeing that continue to move right through all the way down to the region, finishing out by about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. As it finishes out, you can see it kind of moving towards Prairie du Chien and Boscoville, and of course Richland Center, and we're done. We'll continue to move that through. You'll see those temperatures just continue to fall. Highs for the Wednesday day, you're looking at at least 17 to about 31 degrees under cloudier skies. We're also going to find ourselves with colder conditions, as I mentioned before. Thursday's highs, though, you're looking at least 12 to about, say, 22 degrees out there, and that continues on with mostly cloudy skies, giving way to this, though, as we roll right back into it. An 80% chance of that happening today, a 70% chance for tomorrow. So we're going to see some winds today. Then we're going to be seeing some colder air along with that as well as we go into Wednesday, and after that as well as once that snowfall is gone. We'll even pick up the possibility of some freezing drizzle for today as well as we finish out with that snowfall finishing out for the better part of the day. Then eventually by Thursday and Friday as we start 2026, you're holding on to the possibility of colder conditions in the forecast. Then we start to see cooler conditions for Saturday and Sunday despite the increase of cloud cover. We'll see more clouds coming back again for Monday and Tuesday. We're both supposed to see some partly cloudy skies, but clouds are increasing for Monday and Tuesday with the possibility of a shower or two on the way. Back to you.
Thank you, Art. Billions in federal money is heading to rural hospitals. How much Wisconsin will get ahead? And new year, new diet. Which 2026 food trends are actually worth it? After the morning sports blitz.
It's time for wrestling. I've got highlights and results to pass along from day one of the Bi-State Classic. Those are coming your way next in the Blitz.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Popular. Olay Super Serum Body Wash is popular for good reason. With 5 supercharged ingredients for a hydrated, luminous glow.
It's not magic. It's only Olay.
Only Olay Super Serum Body Wash, plus our 2 new limited edition scents.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZzzQuil has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. ZzzQuil, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West-Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a trip down, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
The Good Feet store just really helped me out. I mean, they gave me the right arch support for my feet, not somebody else's feet. Then it was like, okay, this is something special.
See for yourself with the free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people. And being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Yeah, that's the stuff. The white stuff, to be exact.
Winter's here, and it looks like it's gonna be a while.
It sure is. And don't forget, when it comes to winter's worst, expect more from the best. First Warn Weather. First Warn Weather on News 8 Now.
News 8 Now Sports.
26 days from now, the La Crosse Center will play host to the WIA State Wrestling Tournament for the first time ever. But yesterday and today, the building hosting some of the best wrestlers in Wisconsin and Minnesota. Day one from the 43rd edition of the Bi-State Classic. We begin at 1:20. Aiden Burns of Caledonia Houston gets the fall at the end of the second period. Wild one at 1:26. Top-ranked Tegan Moore of West Salem Bangor taken down by Brock Needham of Holman late, and the 16 seed scores the upset 7-6. Elsewhere at 1:26, second-ranked Martez Sheard gets the 15-0 Tech fall, making it look easy. At 1:57, Mason Chambers of the Catbirds earning a 10-3 decision thanks to a couple big takedowns. Nice showing from La Crosse's Calvin Arndt at 1:75, winning 9-0 major decision in round 3. Then at 2:15, North Crawford Seneca's Sawyer Swigum was in a battle and emerges victorious with a 7-3 decision. And at heavyweight, one of the favorites to get in that title bout today, Prairie du Chine's Jack Simmons. He had to work for it, but he gets the fall in the first period. Holman enters day 2 in 3rd place, GT Melman 4th, and Aquinas at 5th. For a full link to the results, head to our website, news8000.com. Doors open for session 3 today at 8:15 and grappling beginning at 9. We've got some area girls results to pass along today as well. The semifinals happening today. Amy Anderson, the top seed at 100 pounds, moves on. 7 seed Sophia Anderson from West Salem Bangor advances as well as Ava Lee Euler of Holman and Adriana Lode of North Crawford Seneca. We got a story on our website as well. Former Sparta football star Cole Wisniewski, who's getting ready to play in the Orange Bowl later this week, so be sure to check that out on our website. That'll do it for the Blitz. We'll see you back here later tonight.
Cold weather and winter winds remind us that old windows and doors are not our friends. New windows and doors, expertly installed by certified installers, bring comfort, convenience, energy savings, and a great new look. Begin now in choosing just the right windows for your home. Order now and avoid the inevitable price increase in the new year. No worries about missing a promotion. The Board Store offers you the best possible price every day and any day. Contact us online or visit our showroom for a prompt free estimate on windows and doors or other home improvements.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. The best friend.
Happy together.
And the first timer. The neighborhood hero. And the out-of-towners. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
During Chevy Red Tag, get 0% financing on this Silverado. That's over $6,900 total value. Plus, Chevy owners get $3,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
News 8 Now and Co-op Credit Union are taking part in Chase the Chill.
Chase the Chill is a project across North America that provides warm clothing to people in need. Scarves, hats, and gloves are hung on trees with notes on them, letting people know they can take them.
Co-op Credit Union and our community are conducting our own Chase the Chill campaign from December through February.
Together, we can keep our community warm this winter.
Make your donations of scarves, hats, and gloves at our La Crosse and Onalaska locations.
Hey, Dominic here to tell you about our great Wisconsin-made gifts for every occasion. T-shirts for birthdays, cookbooks for showers, aprons for Mother's Day, hats for Father's Day, gift boxes for weddings and thank you gifts, and for Christmas or any other celebration. We have mini cinnamon bears. They even smell like pleasing. Get your gifts at our outlet store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check with Rinvoq. Rinvoq works differently, and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief with Rinvoq. Check.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission with Rinvoq. Check.
Rapid symptom relief, visible repair of the intestinal lining,
and lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50+ with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
Snowfall to continue to finish out the remainder of 2025. More about that coming up in just a moment.
Right now this morning, a storm front has been making its way through the country. I'll have more info on that up next.
With the snowfall, officials have a warning for you as you hit the roads. And which healthy food trends are worth trying in the new year? We'll tell you. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Alexandra Carter. It is Tuesday, December 30th, just about 6:28 a.m. Hope your morning is off to a good start. We'll send it over now to meteorologist Art Jarrett. He is tracking some more snow for us.
Hey, welcome back, by the way.
I am back in the Arctic tundra.
Pretty much, and we have more of that on the way as well as we go into the next couple of days, my friends, holding on to some light snow today as well as tomorrow. That should go through the morning hours and through the afternoon, and finishing out by the late afternoon, possibly early afternoon for most folks today, holding on to this light snow, about an inch or less in the forecast. Then we get into this. Starting out this early morning, temperatures -1 now for Ladysmith for the lows. You'll see 4 degrees for Eau Claire as well as La Crosse, 7 degrees for Prairie du Chien, and of course, areas right by the cooler spots. You get into Black River Falls and Sparta, you're down by 2 degrees there. Holding on to the day, you'll see as we go through the morning hours, you're looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies, giving way to some snowfall coming in for the late morning. Temperatures from 8 degrees to 20 degrees to get into La Crosse. That'll also include areas like Ryan, Alaska, as well as Holman and West Salem. Picking up Eau Claire, you're looking at 6 degrees to about 16 with snowfall on the way about the 8 o'clock hour, continuing all the way through the afternoon into the early morning portions of the day. You can see all the way into your afternoon, finishing about 2 o'clock or so. We'll hold on to Eau Claire, La Crosse there, and Winona. Quiet conditions out there, folks doing quite well on the roadways. As we get into the day, you're holding on to the possibility of wind gusts, picking up to about, say, 25 miles per hour. And once we get past the 8 o'clock hour later on tonight, these wind gusts will get up to possibly 20 to 30 miles per hour. In fact, we'll also see as we go through the day, temperatures from 16 to 30 degrees this afternoon, 25 for La Crosse, 21 for Eau Claire. When I come back, I'll have a better overview of how your day shapes up, so please join me.
We will, Art. Thank you for that. And if you are traveling this week, buckle up. News 8 Seth Padilla has what winter weather is doing to the roads and the airport. Seth.
Alexandra, a storm front has been wreaking havoc in the U.S. It's responsible for recent blizzards, ice storms, and impacting travelers across the country. Winter weather continues today. More snow is piling onto existing drifts in the Great Lakes region. Forecasters say this week's totals could reach 3 feet in some areas. Many Americans across the country also face bitter cold today. That follows days of brutal storms in the northeastern section of the U.S. Meteorologists say blizzard conditions made it hard to see in some Midwestern areas.
I mean, you know, road's up here somewhere. We're just gonna kind of winging it.
Officials report hundreds of accidents on affected roadways. Michigan State Police say at least 20 cars and semi-trucks were in this pileup in Detroit. Some New Englanders are also grappling with some recent snow and ice up to ½ an inch thick. Down south, the National Weather Service says part of West Texas had a winter storm warning last night. Even some travelers outside storm areas say they've been affected.
It got delayed, then it got canceled. Then we got a notification saying that there were no flights going in and out for 2 days. Just so many people here done traveling, delays with the weather, going up north.
FlightAware reports more than 900 U.S. cancellations and over 9,000 delays yesterday.
I would say get to the airport on time, relax. Things get be patient. Things get complicated at times, and just be prepared for slight delays.
Our meteorologists say we are in the tail end of the storm and predict it should pass by Wednesday. Reporting from the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now this morning.
Thank you for that, Seth. And La Crosse's snow emergency means alternate side parking through 6 p.m. tomorrow. You'll match your parking to the date, even address, odd date, odd address. And once the snowfall ends, the dangers on the road are not. News 8 Now's JDS McGee shows us why officials say the hours and days after a snowstorm are still risky.
Even after Sunday's storm moved out, State Patrol says accidents continued across the region as drivers navigated the roads.
For the Toma Post and DeForest Post regions for the State Patrol, we had a total of 23 runoffs, 22 crashes, for those crashes had injuries involved with them.
Troopers emphasize storms like this do not end when the snow stops. Refreezing can create unexpected hazards for both drivers and responders.
The biggest issue facing drivers is that once they see sun, they think that the roads are again clear. Not all ice can be immediately visible to you while you're driving, and a lot of drivers are overestimating their own abilities of their vehicles, causing them to hit this ice, run off, or crash.
Fire officials say winter storms can also mean longer response times, making it important for people to be ready in case they get stuck.
There's not a lot you can do once you're stranded in this position, but you can get real cold real fast. So having extra blankets, spare gloves, coats, hand warmers, some of that stuff to keep you warm when you're in the car.
Crews also say that if there is a runoff, you should stay in your car and call for help. For the latest updates on closings and delays, visit news8000.com, look for the weather tab and click closings and delays. And you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. You can find that in the App Store or on Google Play. President Trump welcoming Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to his Mar-a-Lago estate yesterday. The leaders discussed the Middle East peace deal, which is at a critical point. Both sides are looking to reach a second phase in the agreement that involves naming a temporary international governing body for Gaza and reforming the Palestinian Authority. Federal troops will arrive in New Orleans today, 1 year after a terrorist attack killed 14 people on Bourbon Street. President Trump ordered the deployment after Louisiana asked for help. The National Guard will patrol through New Year's Eve, the Sugar Bowl, and Mardi Gras. And a News 8 follow-up, a Jackson County Sheriff Sergeant pleading not guilty to a shooting that paralyzed a teen. 38-year-old Stan Eddington is accused of firing 22 shots at a car during a traffic stop. The 17-year-old driver, police say, had taken his mother's car without permission. Body camera video showed Eddington firing 18 times as the car backed up, then 4 more as it drove away. Eddington is on unpaid leave, facing up to 12.5 years in prison. Western Wisconsin's Congressman Derek Van Orden highlighting veteran-owned businesses. He sat in on a dog training class at Rising Star Canines. During that visit, he emphasized the impact veteran business owners have on their communities and how entrepreneurship can positively affect their mental health.
It's really important that we support our veteran-owned businesses and other businesses, but I think it's critically important that we have our vets employed immediately following getting out of the service. It helps them readjust back into civilian life, and this is just a wonderful thing.
Van Orden also touting the passing of the Veteran Home Loan Program Act. He says that will lower the financial burden on the taxpayer while keeping veterans in their homes. A rare spirit in Sparta is leading the way in feeding area children through weekend backpack programs. News 8 Now's Emily Brown introduces us to this month's hometown hero.
I'm selling s'mores.
Fred Green is as lively as they come.
Chris Kindlemart right here. Can't get a better s'more anyplace.
You cannot not smile when you see Fred.
It's the kind of spirit you'd hope for in a leader.
He does so much for our community. Not only with the backpack program, but in the spring he organizes a community bike ride and takes everyone through the different parks that we have here in Sparta.
The Sparta Backpack Program is Fred's bread and butter, and the reason he's braving the cold, making and selling s'mores at the town's Christkindl Market.
It's great because I get to help out kids.
The program provides students in Sparta with take-home backpacks filled with non-perishable food for the weekend.
Right now, I was saying we feed 150 kids every week during the school year.
All of the proceeds from the s'more stand will go directly to support the program. But Fred's work doesn't stop when the weather warms up. This is a year-round mission. In the summer, you'll still find him out in the community, raising money in a slightly different way.
All the kids know him as the ice cream man. Not one kid in this town does not know Fred the ice cream man.
It's a sweet gig that brings positive attention to an important cause.
Fred is just a positive ray of light, always helpful. He comes around to all of our businesses and he lets us know what's going on in town.
Hopefully we can inspire a little bit more community interest to get out there to help support. The goal of this program is make it so we don't have to feed kids.
In spite of all of his enthusiasm,
Oh, look at that! Best s'more in the Chris Kennel Mart.
the backpack program was never really part of Fred's plan.
My wife got me hooked up with this. I really wanted nothing to do with it.
But we're all sure glad he came around.
I can't think of a better thing to do with my life and my free time. How is that s'more, sir? Absolutely the best s'more he has ever had in his entire life.
If you know someone like Fred who's doing good works in the community, you can nominate them to be our next hometown hero. Go to news8000.com and click on the features tab. In our medical news, the Trump administration is handing out $50 billion to rural health care over the next 5 years. States will get between $145 and $281 million in year one. Half the money is split evenly. The other half is awarded based on need. For every new year, there's a tendency to shift to a new pattern of food preferences, and experts say some of these trends may be better for you than others. Mandy Gaither takes a look at the top food trends expected in the new year.
Move over, cottage cheese. There are some new it foods in town.
There are things that trend and ebb and flow.
Registered dietitian Julia Sumpano with Cleveland Clinic says the first new food trend she expects to see in 2026, more mushrooms.
Mushrooms such as reishi and lion's mane can help with stress. They're considered adaptogens, and you'll find them in things like coffee and drinks and added into protein shakes.
Zumpano says mushrooms are very healthy and a good source of B vitamins, selenium, fiber, and potassium. She says they can also support a healthy immune system, brain, heart, and gut. Speaking of gut health, Zumpano expects it to continue to be a big trend next year, too.
Gut-friendly foods such as resistant starches and probiotics and prebiotics, I think will still be a very strong foundation of health trends in 2026.
GLP-1 weight loss medications are driving the next trend. Zumpano says to expect smaller portion sizes in the new year as those on the medicine have a decreased appetite, and expect protein to still be a big trend, but she expects people to move more toward balanced meals with an emphasis on protein but also adding in fiber. And finally, a focus on omega-3s.
They're support brain health. They help reduce inflammation. They're found in fatty fish and certain nuts and seeds.
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8.
All right, Annie and Danny are 8 months. They love rolling around and playing with their older siblings.
All right, so cute. And Ron is 88. He loves music, sports, and playing cards. Happy birthday, Ron.
Right on. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 1880, or 80 years old soon, we'd love to feature them.
Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button underneath the Home tab. If you're looking for a New Year's Eve celebration early enough for the little ones to attend, we will have more on the Rivoli Art District's early ball drop.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Finish up your last-minute projects and save big money now at Menards. Stock up and keep your devices and gifts powered with Energizer batteries. They deliver consistent performance and have lasting power. Get a 4-pack of Max batteries for $3.99. Now's the perfect time to wrap up that lighting project you've been putting off with Menards' great selection of Patriot lighting products. Get this Ronald flush mount ceiling light for $34.99 now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome to Hotel 44 North, where history, nature, and hospitality meet. Nestled in the heart of downtown Winona, our boutique retreat features 76 elegant rooms, including 24 spacious suites with kitchenettes, perfect for weekend getaways or extended stays. Step outside to river views, bluff-top scenery, downtown shops, and scenic trails. Inside, enjoy luxury rooms, a pool, and sauna, all backed by our best rate guarantee. Unwind in our cozy lobby or sift craft cocktails at Latitude Bar and Lounge. Hotel 44 North, your place in Winona.
The best time to buy furniture is happening right now. The King Furniture 5-day year-end clearance sale. Shop store-wide savings as we clear out inventory and make room for new styles in 2026. You'll get the best savings of the year on bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, sofas, and more. Plus, save even more when you trade in your old furniture. We'll deliver the new and haul away the old for free. It's the King Furniture year-end clearance for 5 days only, now through Tuesday.
When a migraine strikes and I've taken a Triptan, side effects like dizziness can throw me off. Ugh, migraine again. Ubrelvy works differently. It keeps me in rhythm, quickly stopping migraine pain within 2 hours. And some have pain relief that lasts all day, so I can handle whatever the day may throw at me. Don't take if allergic or with strong CYP3A4 inhibitors. Tell your doctor all medicines you take. Report increased blood pressure or color changes, pain, or numbness in fingers or toes. Get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, which may occur days after use. Ask your doctor how you can stop migraine attacks and stay in rhythm with Ubrelvy.
Really painful feet. I had no idea what was going on. It's hard to put in words how gratifying it is to have that kind of pain gone.
See for yourself with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
All right, sometimes you feel like Rodney Dangerfield. We get into it right now. Hold on to Tuesday and Wednesday. We're looking at light snowfall today, getting into it about an inch or so of snowfall with some breezy and gusty winds, possibly even turning into a little freezing drizzle. Then we get into tomorrow, where we're going to see the possibility of more light snow, another inch or so or less in the forecast, but we're going to see colder conditions to follow right after that as well. So we get into it here, holding on to CityCam, looking pretty good right now, and quiet weather out there currently and dry. We'll go back to Eau Claire, looking at roadways are looking pretty good for you as well. They did a bang-up job out there. Folks doing pretty well on the freeway. In fact, as we get into how this all shapes up for Winona, you've got 10 degrees out there. Feels like about 9 degrees. We have low visibility. I should say visibility about 10 miles now. It's gotten much better as we've seen it. We're also looking at some snowfall working its way over to the Twin Cities right now, moving towards areas right by Rochester, leading into Wabasha as well. We get a little bit closer, you can see what's happening here. We're taking a peek here. We go back to areas right by Lake City, getting into Wabasha right there, getting in closer to Durand now, and possibly a little bit closer to areas right by Eau Claire within the hour or so. We'll keep an eye on that, but a wider view shows you how this all shapes up. We've got areas of low pressure going all the way from Edmonton right back into Winnipeg and then extending all the way out to the northeast and continuing on out by Quebec. And as we see here, there is a low pressure system right there that has a frontal boundary associated with that, with more snow going towards Toronto and all the way down into areas right by Washington, D.C. and, of course, New York. We have this system that's moving, the warmer air is moving up to the north going towards Canada. There you can see over us. And eventually we've got this other system that's coming right in the middle of that, right over an area of low pressure, getting pulled right into areas right by Eau Claire. We'll carry over the map I'm showing you here. This is the map I was just talking to Alexander about when I was talking about all that 70 to 80 degree heat they're having out there down to the south. Well, now they're in the 50s and the 60s, so a lot colder. We get back to the west coast now. They're holding up the 40s, 50s, and the 70s. Well, we're going to be seeing some teens, some 20s, and the 30s over the next couple of days. We'll be picking this up here as we get into that drier slot coming all the way from San Francisco down to Dallas, right back up to Atlanta, and then going all the way into D.C. and then up to New York. That dry slot's continuing to feed most of that drier moisture that's up there around as though that all that snow I just showed you, and that's causing a lot of havoc across the region. We'll get into how this all shapes up going to 20s pretty much for the day. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies to finish out your day. Even some cloudier skies as well. You get back down to Prairie du Chien, looking at partly to mostly cloudy skies down to the south, only going to 28 to about 25 degrees in the forecast there. Then we'll pick up again back up to the north. You're looking at Osseo, only on at least 22 degrees there, and of course some snowfall. You see that by Black River Falls as well. Sparta picking that up as well, getting to areas by Tupelo, and then you get into La Crosse, you're looking at cloudier skies in the forecast there. We'll pick up again up to the north. You're holding on to 17 for Ladysmith. More of that snowfall continues on with cloudier skies getting into Chippewa Valley through Eau Claire as well, and back down to the south. You're looking at Neilsville, about 19 degrees, and the possibility of a little snow. This will continue as we go right through the day, coming into the 10 o'clock hour, filling into the region here. It continues to go all the way down to the south, breaks up a little bit as we go right into the noon hour, but that's going to recap itself as we get right back past 1 o'clock and hold on to 2 o'clock, where it kind of feels up again, right back into it, feeds up again, holding up to Eau Claire, getting back down to areas by Black River Falls. It starts to strengthen a little bit and then begins to work down southward and begins to break apart again, and up and out of the region it goes. We have a little bit more snow there by areas by Viroqua, getting to Vernon County down to the south as well. Rochester and Bosco picking some of that up as well. And then eventually that ticks out of the region. We'll go into Tuesday through Tuesday night, going into Monday morning, and then we'll find ourselves getting into 20s, and then more 20s holding on by the 7 o'clock hour. You're holding on the possibility of, again, more snow coming in, going widespread from 8 o'clock all the way through 11 o'clock, and that continues on. We're picking up more snow going in and receding as we go right back to the 2 o'clock hour, and we should be pretty much done by then. Then we'll go over to the next few days, my friends, and hold on to the possibility of this as we get into the next few days. 20s, pretty much 25 to 25, an 80% chance and a 70% chance of snowfall on the way. Drying it out just a tad bit for Thursday, but there is a low chance of any type of snowfall coming up there by Ladysmith, and then finishing out with drier conditions of your 2026 week. Be safe and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Art. New this morning, if you're looking to close out the year a little early, the Rivoli Arts District is hosting a family-friendly early New Year's Eve ball drop bash, and we're joined by the executive director, Teddy Eck, to break down the celebrations for us. Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning.
Great to see you. So yeah, not everybody wants to or can stay up till midnight, right? So tell us a little bit about this early ball drop.
Yeah, and so the RAD is hosting an early ball drop at the Rivoli Theater, and so we're showing the movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, so it does have some weather involved in it. And so with that, we're showing that doors are opening at 2 o'clock. We're showing the movie at 3 o'clock. That'll end at around 4:30, and then we're having a dance party ball drop, virtual ball drop after that in the Rivoli Theater itself.
So we have some other things other than that, what you're showing as well?
Yes. Yeah, and so at 2 o'clock when we open the doors, we'll be having a dance party as well. And so we're encouraging folks to kind of come in their best pajamas or Christmas holiday pajamas to then have a dance on the Rivoli floor. We're going to have a lot of music and some fun lights and kind of activities for the kids and stuff to do. Then we're showing the movie at 3 o'clock, and then that'll run until 4:30, and then another little dance party while we have a countdown, and adults can get more refreshments and stuff as well. And then we'll have our virtual ball drop.
And pizza's all out there too as well?
Well, and so like for the Rivoli Theater, their kitchen is closed, but we will have other things for the guests. Like every ticket does come with a free drink ticket, which can be good for champagne or for soda, and then also a snack ticket, which is for popcorn or any concession item as well.
Okay, yeah, so tell us about those tickets. Do we need to get those in advance? Are there any left? What's the deal there?
They're selling fast, which is nice, but you can get them in advance through the rad.art through our website, or the Rivoli Theater's website, rivoli.net, or you can show up at the door too, depending on how the weather is that night as well. So,
anything else that parents should know about?
Just come to have fun. You know, I have 2 little ones as well, and they've been home for a good while during the holiday season. So it's nice to kind of get them out, get them with their friends, and have just fun and dance and just celebrate.
Yeah, and not too late too, so that is really great. Still get home for bedtime. Okay, we love that for sure. All right, anything else that you want our viewers to know?
No, just come and celebrate the end of 2025 with us as we launch into a fun 2026.
Okay, all right. Thank you for being here again, Teddy.
Thank you.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Ashley's New Year's Bash is back. Ring in the savings with Hot Buy starting at just $2.99, or save up to 25% off your entire purchase. Plus, get free white glove delivery when you shop New Year's Day. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
Stop into Pischke Motors to get your new Ram now. Get a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty on all new 2026 Ram trucks. This offer will end December 31st, so stop in now. And during the Wrap Up the Year sales event, get 0% financing for 60 months on all new 2026 Bighorn and Laramie Ram 1500s. Or save over $10,000 off MSRP on select inventory. Hurry in because this offer ends December 31st. Go to Pischke.com, Pischke Motors West Salem, or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
For adults with type 2 diabetes, do you know about Mounjaro? With Mounjaro, 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people lost up to 25 pounds. Don't Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or vision changes. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas and gallbladder problems. Taking Mounjaro with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, plan to be, or taking birth control pills, and before scheduled procedures with anesthesia. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and may cause kidney problems. Get to know Mounjaro at Mounjaro.com. Pay as little as $25 for up to 3 months. Governmental beneficiaries excluded. Terms and conditions apply. Ask your doctor about once-weekly Mounjaro.
In 1969, Taco John's combined Western traditions with Mexican flavors and created West Mex. More than 50 years later, it still tastes like a good idea. Get crispy tacos for just $1.39 every Taco Tuesday, only at Taco John's.
Right now at your local Ashley, shop the New Year's Bash and save up to 25% off your entire purchase. And pay over time with no interest for 5 years with no money down. Ashley's New Year's Bash is here only for a limited time, so don't miss out.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, there's a lot to love. Did it hit your spirit? Right in the shine or not? The biggest stars. Clock it. Clock it. Mariah Carey!
And all these years now, you're still killing it.
Incredible performances. You got them going. Inspiring stories.
Connection has no color. It's my brother.
You are loved.
I'm about to cry.
Don't you just love this joy? I hope y'all feel the love.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8.
Just feels like coming home.
I'm ready, and I'm on time.
Our show, it's a place to share your stories, to laugh, to get weird.
Don't move.
You know that feeling when you find your people and everything just clicks? Come join us. We saved you a seat.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Every December 28th, this Spanish town throws a flower fight. A group of men take over the town of EB, dressed in old military uniforms and make up ridiculous laws. If you break one, you pay a fine, which goes to charity. Then the real fun starts. Flour, eggs, and firecrackers turn the streets into a sticky white battlefield. The tradition is more than 200 years old. Welcome back. It is 6:55. Time for your morning news now. President Trump welcomed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to his Mar-a-Lago estate yesterday. There, the leaders discussed the Middle East peace deal, which is at a critical point. Both sides are looking to reach a second phase in the agreement that involves naming a temporary international governing body for Gaza and reforming the Palestinian Authority. Across the snow emergency means alternate side parking through 6 p.m. tomorrow night. The rule, remember, is to match your parking to the date. Even date, park on an even address. Odd date, park on an odd address.
As far as the weather's concerned, this is what we got going on for you here. We're going to see the possibility of more snow on the way. We're going to hold on to that, continuing on as you take a look. Oh, my maps. I didn't hit my maps. I'm so sorry, guys. There they go. And there you can see the snowfall continues on for this morning, going on into the afternoon. We're also going to find ourselves going into colder conditions as well. You can see the wind chill that's associated with that as well. holding out the possibility of snowfall really picking up as we go to the 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock hour, and then tapering down by 3 o'clock. That is for Eau Claire. Getting to La Crosse, you'll see some more snow coming in as you go into the 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock hour. And of course, as you go right into tomorrow, we're seeing more snow in the 9 a.m. hour, sliding right to the 11 o'clock hour and then tapering by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Similar conditions going right into areas right by Eau Claire as well. Then we'll see temperatures looking like this as we go through the next few days, some 20s and some teens. Then the 20s come back with some 30s, possibly more 20s on the way.
All right, the temperature dip.
They have fallen. Yep.
Thank you, Art. Thanks for joining us.